Once upon a moonlit night, in a small village nestled near the edge of an ancient cemetery, strange tales circulated among the locals about a mysterious figure known as the Shadow Man. The cemetery, steeped in history and guarded by towering, weathered tombstones, held an eerie atmosphere that only intensified after dark. Legend has it that the Shadow Man emerged when the clock struck midnight. He was said to be a spectral being, clad in a tattered cloak that seemed to blend seamlessly with the shadows. Those who claimed to have encountered him described a chilling sensation as if the temperature dropped suddenly, sending shivers down their spines. One particular night, an online group of friends decided to venture into the cemetery, fueled by a mixture of curiosity and bravado. As the clock neared midnight, they cautiously entered the gate, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. The wind whispered through the ancient trees, creating an otherworldly symphony. As the group explored the graveyard, their laughter echoing against the silent tombstones, they began to sense an ominous presence. The air grew thick and the atmosphere turned tense. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted, and the group felt an unseen force pressing upon them. Out of the shadows emerged the dreaded figure, the Shadow Man. His form seemed to materialize from the darkness itself. The friends, paralyzed with fear, could only watch as the cloaked figure silently approached. His eyes, deep pools of darkness, held an ancient wisdom that struck terror into their hearts. In a haunting voice, the Shadow Man speaks of the past, recounting tales of the souls laid to rest in the cemetery. He warned the intruders of the consequences of disturbing the peace of the dead. His words echoed through the night, leaving an indelible mark on the group. As the clock struck 1, the Shadow Man dissolved back into the shadows, leaving the friends trembling in the graveyard. They stumbled out of the cemetery, haunted by the encounter and the cryptic warnings they had received. From that night on, the villagers spoke in hushed tones about the Shadow Man in the ancient cemetery park, a spectral guardian protecting the realm between the living and the dead. Those who had witnessed his presence become reluctant believers, forever changed by the ghostly encounter in the ancient resting place of the departed.